And accepted. So the 22nd regular session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan is now being called to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Honorable Peter Alfaro,
Present.
Honorable Ryan Shoson,
Present.
Honorable Elorde Masangkay, Honorable Elorde Masangkay, Honorable Cirilo Tejoso Jr.,
Present.
Honorable Julius Glenn Espejo,
Present.
Honorable Jose Franco Mindiola is on official business in the Congress. Honorable Roderick Agas,
Present.
Honorable Sonia Pablo, Honorable Arneldo, Honorable Eddie Rodriguez, Honorable Alan Credo,
Present.
Honorable Ruben Aldava, Honorable Ruben Aldava. We have 11 present, including the temporary presiding officer.
Gaining the good numbers of the members of the Sanggunian, this representation declares the existence of quorum. This session will now proceed. May we now call the assigned board member to lead us in prayer. May we request everybody to stand for the prayer and the national anthem.
Okay, let's put ourselves in the presence of our Lord. Name of the Father, Son, Lord, we praise and glorify you. Kayo po ang may gawa ng langit at lupa. Kayo po ang pinakadakila sa lahat. Kami po humihingi ng kapatawaran sa aming mga kasalanan bilang isang tao, kapatid, anak, at public servant. Sa kabila po lahat ng pagpapala, kami po ay nakakagawa ng kasalanan, kaya po sana kami ay iyong patawarin. At nagpapasalamat po kami sa lahat ng bagay, lahat ng pagpapala na tinatanggap namin. Sa kabila po nito, meron po kami mga kahilingan na sana ay bigyan nyo kami ng lakas ng katawan, talas ng isipan, talino, upang makapagsilbi sa aming lalawigan. Ito po ang hinihiling namin sa matamis sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.
Ako bayo man rum, ako atay robatum, sadik pirasinibum, lalo makapan rum, ang katauat igawin, inagpalibang rum.
Mga kalalawigan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telos ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa paglayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, aming igayahil sa'yo.
Good morning, everyone. The Honorable Ryan Shoson, Acting Majority Floor Leader, is now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. We will now go to the fourth order of business, reading and approval of the Journal of Proceedings. Number 1, Journal of Proceedings number 2025-40 for the 18th regular session, dated November 14, 2025. I move for its approval, Mr. Presiding Officer.
It has been moved and seconded. The minutes of the 18th regular session is hereby approved and adopted.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I would like to move for the deferment of the journal proceedings for the 19th regular session, November 18, 2025, and also the 20th regular session dated November 25, 2025, and the 21st regular session dated December 2, 2025. So I move.
On the omnibus motion of the Honorable Ryan Shoson, duly seconded by Honorable Alan, minutes of the regular session on the 20th and the 21st are hereby carried. We now move for the approval and agenda and order of business approval.
Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move to approve today's agenda with the inclusion of Committee Referral 8307 entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Kilos Unlad Framework in Providing Post-Program Support Services for Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program or PORPIS, graduates and exiting beneficiaries in the province of Occidental Mindoro, together with education, livelihood, and social protection, scholarship support, and other purposes.
Any second? The presented agenda and order of business with the inclusion of 8307 is hereby approved. And for the privilege hour,
Mr. Presiding Officer, we have number 1, Elementary Supreme Pupils Government of Santa Cruz District under the privilege hour.
and also I can see the presence of
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer. We also have the presence of the DILG Occidental Mindoro.
what is the pleasure of the majority floor. Who are we going to call first?
DILG.
The DILG?
Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Okay.
May we ask the DILG
So
first.
the DILG is now recognized, so suspension of rules in order. So magandang umaga po kay Sir Dennis na naririto. At you have the floor now, and we now invite you to have the presentation from your office.
Good morning po to our Honorable Sangguniang Panliliwigan. No? It was an honor to present po today the Open Government Localization Program or the OGP po. No? So the OGP po is a program, is a national government program po. No? The OGP started po as a global effort that seeks to create commitment from government as well as the non-government stakeholders to promote yung transparency, empower citizen, fight corruption, and harness new technologies to strengthen governance. So these are the principles naman po that we practice in our governance, in our local governance. So it started in 2011 po. The foundation of the Open Government Program started with 8 founding government from all the regions of the world with the goal of, first is the citizen empowerment, of course, fighting corruption, and the use of technologies for governance. Come 2025 po, nag-grow po yung open government natin. So from the 8 founding government, ngayon po meron na tayong 77 na national and 150 individual local government na ka-join po natin dito sa global initiative na ito. So it has been institutionalized in most of its member state, and became a key instrument in allowing a more diverse perspective, higher accountability, and bigger participation in governance across the world po. So hindi lang po siya dito sa Pilipinas. So, Open Government Program through Executive Order Number 31, Series of 2023. So, na-institutionalize po siya sa Pilipinas, no? As multi-stakeholders partnership to oversee po yung ating National Action Plan commitment. Doon nga po sa transparency, accountability, and open government. And then included na rin po siya doon sa ating Philippine Development Plan of 2023 to 2028. So DILG po as one of the members of the Philippine OGP seeks to mainstream yung OJP mechanism at the regional and local level. So continuously po we monitor yung mga collaborative practices, especially po sa civil society organization natin. Para ma-ensure na yung concept ng transparency, accountability, and open governance po ay nandoon sa ating local government. So, si DILG pa rin po as advocate of transparency and accountability as well as citizen participation are committed to promote the OJP principles at the local level. At nagkaroon na po tayo ng documentation sa Occidental Mindoro regarding po doon sa status ng Open Government Program dito sa ating lalawigan. Nito lang pong 2025 po, no, nagkaroon ng Asia and the Pacific Regional Meeting dito sa Pilipinas para pag-usapan po yung framework ng Open Government Program. So, yung conceptual framework lang naman po ng OGP ay isa lang din po siya, no, proseso na ginagawa din naman po natin doon sa ating paggogobyerno. So, magsisimula po siya sa documentation ng open government practices. So, wala po siyang binababa sa atin na mga indicators. So, bumaba po yung third party sa atin para malaman lang ano yung estado po ng open government dito sa lalawigan ng Occidental Mindoro. And then, the local government declarations in open government. So, hinikayat po ang ating mga lokal na pamahalaan, no, na makilahok dito sa initiative na ito. And then, co-creation of government action plan. So, kasama din po iyon sa timeline natin. And we have the implementation of the Open Government Initiative, which we believe naman po ay ginagawa natin sa Occidental Mindoro. Given na nagkaroon na nga ng documentation and nakita na natin ano ba yung mga practices dito po sa lalawigan ng Occidental Mindoro when it comes to open government. And yung independent natin na monitoring and evaluation. So, si DILG po ay merong third-party monitoring po, no? The Code NGO po yung tinap nila this 2025 to document dito sa ating lalawigan. So, yung localization plan is a comprehensive multi-year initiative aimed at deepening collaboration between the government and non-government stakeholders to advance government reforms at the local level. So, meron po siyang 3 key components. Yun is to elevate local practices to open government program, global practices and principles. So, hindi lang po yung mga government stakeholder po yung inassess ng ating third party. Kasama po dyan yung civil society organization natin. Sa kanila, isa sa mga in-interview ng ating Code NGO para malaman kung gaano pa kalawak yung open government program dito sa lalawigan ng Occidental Mindoro. So, isa din po dun sa component ay establish yung localized institution that will support the practice of OGP values in both sub-national and local platforms. So we believe po na key stakeholders ang ating sanggunian para sa patuloy na pagsusulong po ng Open Government Program dito sa ating lalawigan. And then, of course, isa din po doon sa component ay malocalize natin yung commitment ng national government agency, no, when it comes to open government. So, ito naman po yung paano natin kinakapture yung mga initiative natin at approaches natin dito sa sa ating lokal na pamahalaan when it comes to open government program. So, sinabi ko po kanina na ang provider po natin ay civil society organization. So, sila po yung nag-conduct ng documentation process dito sa Occidental Mindoro. So, una po, dinocument nila through interview, no? Ano-ano yung mga open government practices dito sa ating lalawigan. And isa po ang Occidental Mindoro doon sa pilot na provinces na nagkaroon nitong documentation process na ito. So sa Mimaropa po, yung probinsya lang ng Occidental Mindoro, yung isa sa naging pilot nila. The rest po kasi ay mga municipality na. And then, ayun nga po, finacilitate din ni DILG yung pag-declare ng Open Government Program dito sa ating lalawigan. Sa pamamagitan po yan ng Sanggunian Resolution po, no? I believe na meron tayong Sanggunian Resolution supporting yung OGP initiative. And then, ito pong co-creation and implementation, isa po ito doon sa mga ways forward natin for 2026 na mangyayari pa lang po. And then, yung continuous naman po na monitoring ng mga action plans natin when it comes to open government practices, which will be conducted pa rin po by an independent monitoring body. So, for the timeline po, sa 3-year timeline po natin, sa year 2025, nagawa na po natin yung engagement, no? Engage non-government partners as documenter of open government practices at the local level. We also already documented yung open government practices doon sa local government natin, dito nga po sa lalawigan ng Occidental Mindoro. And of course, we recognize po yung lalawigan ng Occidental Mindoro, no, na-achieve nila yung mga criteria when it comes to open government. So for the year 2 and year 3, ito po yung mga i-work pa natin as ways forward, no? So patuloy po dapat yung engagement natin doon sa non-government partners as support body to the action plan development and implementation. And of course, yung co-creation and implementation ng mga open government action plans in local government. So wala naman pong matrix actually na binaba. So more on paano natin, no, patuloy na papag-igtingin po yung mga open government practices natin dito sa Occidental Mindoro. And for year 3 po, the same pa rin po, no, engagement pa rin. So meron pa ring monitoring, independent monitoring body. And implementation pa rin, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po yung supposedly pag-implement natin ng open government practices dito sa Occidental Mindoro. And yung monitoring and evaluation natin ng mga local action plan. So ito po yung naganap na documentation noong June 16, 2025, no? Ang nagbigay po ng documentation process po ay ang Code NGO. So present po dyan ang ating provincial administrator, no? Ang ating local planning and development office. We also have representative from the Sanggunian Panlalawigan, no? Our technical staff. And of course, the DILG po. So, pero yung lahat po ng inputs dyan ay more on doon. And of course po, our civil society organization representative, si Mr. Ramos po. So, sila po yung nakausap ng ating third party para doon sa documentation ng Open Government Program sa ating lalawigan. And of course, we thank po, no, our Sangguniang Panlalawigan for being supportive po dito sa OGP. So through a resolution, number 415 series of 2025. So, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan resolution declaring the readiness of the provincial government of Occidental Mindoro to actively engage in the Philippine Open Government Partnership Localization Initiative as formal affirmation of its commitment to open government and transparency. So, pinagtibay po ng ating Sangguniang Panlalawigan through the Resolution number 415 Series of 2025, yung commitment natin doon nga po sa principles ng OGP, yung transparency, fighting corruption, accountability po. So, this has been, yan po, no? Through a motion by Honorable Cirilio Q. Tejoso Jr., duly seconded by Honorable Ryan G. Sioson. So yun po yung pag-declare ng ating support sa Open Government Initiative. So ito po ay during the 15th Sangguniang Panlalawigan regular session held on October 14, 2025. So we thank po yung ating mga Sangguniang Panlalawigan, no, for this support on this OGP initiative. So ito po yung naging resulta nung documentation process po ng ating Code NGO. So for transparency po, we have 13 no, na initiative or practices na present. So for transparency po, we have 13 na initiative po or practices na dinocument ng ating third party. And out of 13 po, ay 11 po doon sa initiative na yon ang more of pinasa ng Occidental Mindoro po, no? So ang hindi lang po na-achieve ng Occidental Mindoro ay when it comes to monitoring and evaluation. So ito po ay galing doon sa documentation ng ating third party. Yung posting of audit reports and yung online dashboard displaying public works or project progress. So isa po yun sa wala sa Occidental Mindoro or siguro po hindi 100% yung naging achievement ng Occidental Mindoro, no? According po doon sa naging interview and assessment ng ating Code NGO. So that's 11/13 po for the OJP values of transparency. So pangalawa po ay yung accountability. So for accountability po, minemeasure naman, minimeasure dito yung mga rules, regulation, and mechanism natin in place to call upon government actors to justify their actions, act upon criticism or requirement made of them, and accept responsibility for failure to perform with respect to law or commitment initiative on accountability. Yan. So, out of the 12 po, no, meron po tayong 4 na hindi pa siguro po fully ay nai-implement dito sa ating lalawigan. So, isa po dyan, doon sa nakita ng ating third-party monitoring po ay yung post-enactment reviews of legislation. Pangalawa po, yung pag-invite natin sa mga CSO as observers in voting conducted by the Sanggunian to authorize annual budget. And pangatlo po, yung conduct po ng regular performance assessment natin for local officials. And pang-apat ay yung to implement measures to prevent conflict of interest involving officials. So yun po yung 4 na hindi pa po fully siguro implemented dito sa ating probinsya. And last on the OGP values po is the participation. So dito po yung out of the 10 na initiative or practices, ang atin lang pong na-commit talaga, fully committed tayo, ay 2 lang po out of the 10 practices po, no? So yung mga hindi po natin fully na-commit according to the third-party monitoring ay yung organization ng consultation, public forum or fora, workshop to gather inputs on local plans and budgets. Pangalawa po, yung creation ng Local People's Council. During the assessment po kasi, hindi pa created yung Local People's Council. Pero ngayon po, ngayon 2025, na-create na natin yung Local People's Council and na-institutionalize na rin siya through our Sanggunian Resolution. So this will, siguro po sa next assessment natin ay fully mapapasa na natin itong pangalawang initiative or practices. Pangatlo po, yung paggamit po natin ng digital tool for remote participation in planning and budgeting. So ano po kaya yung mga digital tool, no, na ginagamit natin when it comes to planning and budgeting? So usually po kasi during the assessment, parang more on face-to-face din po, no, yung naging mode po natin. And participation of citizen and CSOs in budget hearing. So, let it be known lang po na yung ating Code and GO po ay, aside from dito sa initiative and practices, meron pa silang ibang questionnaires, no, na ginagamit to actually to fully document yung naging practices natin dito sa Occidental Mindoro. So, that po, wala kaming access to that. Form Citizen Advisory Board. Not sure po, parang wala po yata tayong Citizen Advisory Board. And invite CSO as observer in the procurement process. So during the, nandun naman po ang ating local PPDO, no, nung assessment, ayan. So not sure lang po dun sa back kung ano yung nagiging practices natin when it comes to CSO participation as observers. And ang hindi pa rin po natin nakuha ay yung collaboration with CSO, academic institution, and other non-government stakeholders for evaluations, public forum for discussing evaluation findings, form ethic committee with investigative powers, and lastly po, yung establishment natin ng clear performance metric for funded programs and projects. Yun po yung ating mga initiative or practices na hindi po nakuha when it comes to participation. So 3 lang naman po yung OGP values, no? So yun po yung transparency, accountability, and participation. And out of the 3 values po siguro, doon tayo medyo lacking po sa participation aspect. So given po na 2 lang doon sa mga initiative and practices, yung fully po ay committed si Occidental Mindoro. But still po, no, nung sinala naman po yung mga participating na local government unit, ay isa naman po yung Occidental Mindoro sa na-recognize po for its commitment to transparency, accountability, citizen participation, and inclusivity and governance. And ito po ay through the support of of course, the provincial government, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, through their policies po, no, and our civil society organization and other stakeholders. So baka po sa mga susunod, mas malawak na yung maging participation, hindi lang po siguro dito sa atin, no? Hindi lang dito sa local government of Occidental Mindoro, pero baka din po yung ating mga iba pang stakeholders katulad ng academe, ibang civil society organization ay ma-interview na ng ating third-party monitoring. So, yan po, binaba po ng DILG yung mga local government po, no, na na-recognize for its commitment to transparency, accountability, citizen participation, and inclusivity in local government and in local governance. So the Open Government Partnership is a global alliance of 74 countries, over 150 local government, and thousands of civil society organizations working together to promote open, inclusive, and accountable governance. And yun pa rin po, no, the same commitment ay pinupush natin dito sa ating lalawigan po. So the commitment of transparency, accountability, and open government po. So yun po yung for the Open Government Program, and we ask po no na sana yung mga initiative natin and support po ng Sanggunian doon sa Open Government Program ay tuloy-tuloy po since continuous po yung magiging monitoring sa atin until the 2027, at least for the timeline po of OGP. So that's it po. Baka po ang aming cluster head po ay may sasabihin po. Sir Dennis? May additional ba kayo, sir?
Sir Dennis to join us. And may we invite also comment from the chair of the local government and the chair of the Oversight Committee for the findings presented to us by DILG a little bit later. Sir Dennis, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Magandang umaga po sa lahat po ng ating minamahal at ginagalang na mga miyembro ng ating Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Napakinggan po natin, mga kagalang-galang, ang pag-uulat ng ating kasama, si Binibining Joy, patungkol sa naging pagpapakita at tagumpay ng lalawigan ng Occidental Mindoro pagdating sa pagsusuri at larangan ng Open Government Program or OGP. Maikli lang po ang aking gustong ibahagi sa ating mga minamahal at ginagalang na SP members. Isa lang po, pero sana'y maging malaman. Sabi po nila, the greatest of governance stories do not begin with perfect scores. Rather, they begin with leaders who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Yun po ang aking paniniwala na sa ating pong lalawigan, mula po sa ating governor, vice governor, hanggang po sa bawat isang SP member, naniniwala po ako, and I'm confident that this will not be our finish line, rather, this will be our starting line for the better and greater version of Occidental Mindoro. Mabuhay po kayong lahat at magandang umaga po.
Thank you so much, Sir Dennis. And now, out of those deficiencies or room for improvement that were presented, may we now invite the author of that resolution that made this provincial government signatory or participative to that OGP or Open Governance participation. May we invite Honorable Teoso to give comment and at the same time challenge to this provincial government that we will strive for more compliances. Honorable Teoso is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, so as a chairperson on Committee on Local Government, lagi naman po tayong ready kung ano po ang ibabato, ipapasa sa atin ng DILG. Kasi nga open po talaga, mas mabuti po talagang nakikiparticipate tayo, lalong-lalo na dito sa open governance program nila. So sana ituloy-tuloy natin yung mga programa na ibinabato sa atin, suportahan po natin para ma-meet natin o makuha natin yung talagang target natin hanggang sa 2027. We are always ready for this task. So yun lang, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you po, Sir Dennis.
Thank you, sir. And the Honorable Jill, as the chair of the Oversight Committee, because the attention of the chair was called when the presenter told us that on some post-enactment evaluation, we really need to call the attention of those offices perhaps, or personnel or program managers to really comply with this OJP, knowing that this calls for accountability, transparency, even posting of audit reports are not being met. So what's your take on this, Honorable Jill?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. First of all, thank you po sa ating mga resource persons na nandito. Ano po. At good morning po sa lahat ng nakikinig at nanonood po sa atin. Bilang chairman po ng Oversight Committee, ito po yung malaking hamon at malaking responsibilidad po na nakaatang po sa atin. Hindi lamang po sa akin, kundi po para sa atin lahat dito sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Dahil isa po sa mga tungkulin natin na bantayan po din ang provincial government. At napakaganda po ng programa ng ating DILG na nagre-require ng, siyempre, transparency, nandiyan naman talaga yan, accountability, public information, and technology. Siguro po bilang chairman po ng oversight, yung unang tatlong nabanggit po ay siguro naman somehow nagagawa po. No? When it comes to technology, baka medyo delayed po or late ang ating yan na meron tayo sa gobyerno. Pero ganun pa man, ang inyo pong chairman ng Oversight Committee ay nakahandang pag-aralan at makipag-ugnayan po sa DILG para po sa implementasyon at mapatupad po ng maayos itong programa ng DILG. So yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you. Any members who would like to join the discussion of the matter? Honorable Alex, then Honorable Credo are recognized. Honorable Alex, you have the
Thank
floor.
you. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Mr. Presiding Officer, meron lamang po akong dalawang simpleng tanong at umaasa ako ng dalawang simpleng sagot lamang. Ano po? Unang-una po, papaano po minomonitor ng DILG kung sinusunod ng mga LGUs ang tinatawag po nating full disclosure policy? At pangalawang tanong ko po, may penalties po ba o sanctions po ba sa LGUs na hindi ho naglalabas ng tamang impormasyon sa publiko? Salamat po. Two basic questions. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Hello po. Ayan. So, yes po, no, yung una po, meron po tayong mechanism po, no, na kung paano natin minomonitor yung ating full disclosure policy. So, meron po tayong full disclosure portal, no, na minomonitor po natin doon yung mga financial transaction audit report ng ating mga local government unit. So, yung sa pangalawa, Sir Dennis, maybe dun po sa sanction, kung hindi po, no, kung hindi totoo yung mga pinopost ng ating local government, maybe si Is Dennis would answer po.
Sa pangalawang katanungan po, may dalawa po kasing pwedeng maging route of action. Una po yung outright non-observance of the policy on full disclosure. Admittedly, we do not have a concrete penalty, for lack of better term, or pagpaparusa pagdating dyan. But we disincentivize LGUs who do not fully comply with the policy of full disclosure. Kasi isa siya sa mga very important na elemento and component ng ating good financial housekeeping na sa madaling salita, ticket ng ating mga LGUs to access financial opportunities like loans and programs. So in a way, meron siyang disincentivizing effect to influence LGU behavior. Pagdating naman po dun sa content ng sinasubmit ng mga full disclosure documents, during instances of seal of good local governance assessments, meron tayong trained eyes of assessors na nagpe-peruse and nag-evaluate ng contents as to consistency. Along with that, similarly, it is also a subject of evaluation of our Commission on Audit. sa DILG, if in case merong inconsistency doon sa kanilang mga presented documents as part of their compliance to the full disclosure policy, that is also a way to disqualify them doon sa the merit of passing the indicators of the seal of good local governance. So, we take seriously po, mga Sangguniang Panlalawigan members, yung ating full disclosure policy. Because sabi po natin, we really need to lead with data and information before we decide with compassion. Yun po. I hope nasagot ko po yung katanungan po ng ating Honorable SP.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Salamat.
Presiding Officer.
Honorable Credo.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. You know what? It is, I have very high hopes with regard to our governance in this country because the thing is, I'm so inspired with this new generation of DILG employees. You know, they have a lot of energy, and hopefully, as I've said, I was talking to Sir Dennis a while ago, that hopefully they do not, they really have that vision in them until the end. All right. So highly recommended. My question is, it's actually a follow-up question with Honorable Bokal Ale. That I think there's some sort of failings on the part of our upper government policy because most probably, as you have just mentioned, kulang ng pangil ang ating batas. Would it, can the local government unit or the local legislative councils of municipality or the province enact ordinances in order to strengthen this open government policy wherein you have mentioned about the transparency, accountability, and participatory forms of government, especially in our province?
Certainly, Bukal. It is very much encouraged and we are very hopeful na meron tayong pioneer legislators in the level of the municipalities and the provinces to really push through in institutionalizing management systems that will strengthen our transparency, accountability, for the purpose of really encouraging and influencing shared governance with our CSOs, NGOs, and so to speak, our people per se. So my answer is affirmative, sir. It is very much encouraged, and we are really hoping that we trailblaze this initiative para meron tayong maipakita na proof of concept na indeed it is possible, it is doable, and it is really something that has to be taken seriously by our legislators.
Okay, thank you. The Honorable Lady from Rizal is now recognized.
Thank you very much, Honorable Presiding Officer. Good morning to all. Good morning, Dennis. Tanong ko lang po, kanina nagsasabi kayo kung merong mga kulang sa pangil, hindi ba ang accountability, transparency, hindi ba nagpo-fall sa scope ng freedom of information? Actually, I remember it was the Honorable Vice Governor Diana Apico Tayag who authored, who introduced, and the Sangguniang Panlalawigan passed the Freedom of Information Ordinance for Occidental Mindoro. So, hindi ba pwedeng doon, ang ating sinasabi mo mga sanctions, pag hindi natin nabigay, yung kinakailangan for accountability, for transparency, hindi ba magfo-fall under Freedom of Information Act? Thank you.
Actually, it's very good that we are having this discourse, this conversation, parang because by talking with one another, we are putting the puzzles together. Perhaps we do have the answers already. It's just a matter of really contextualizing and pushing for tangible reforms. Because there is already the ordinance, perhaps we should contextualize it in the operation of the local government to really see results. So I admire and my admiration and respect to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan for sharing your initiative of freedom of information. In fact, us in the DILG, we also have the same FOI. And we encourage our personnel, our employees, to abide with that FOI to the letter because it really opens the doors to access to information to our people, especially those who would want to partner with us. So I guess it is something that we should work with the executive to really frame the management system policies, to contextualize the intentions of the FOI ordinance. If there are gaps in the operationalization, I think that should be today or this time would be a great opportunity to discuss on the matter so that we can fully understand, each and every one of us will really be able to grasp how we are going to operationalize and reap the results of these reforms. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And I think ang kagalang-galang Ruben Aldaba mula sa sektor ng mga katutubo ay nais din nating pakinggan.
Thank you po. Thank you po sa ating kagalang-galang Pangulo. Ay nais ko po na pinapaabot sa ating kagalang-galang na Sir DLD na ako po ay sumasaludo po sa inyong mga mungkay bilang pong committee na Indigenous Peoples ay meron pong mga panukala na mapatibay ang ating barangay unit na sa 8 tribo ay sa programa ng ating mahal na gobernador. Ako po ay bilang PMAR ng Buwis ng Panlalawigan ay sinusulong po na kailangan po ay mapagpatibay at gumawa ng tamang akbang, ordinansa, ay lalo po tumibay ang tribo, ay sa ganun po ay may sariling pamamala. Ako po ay isang isang mag-endorso na bilang kawani ng aming tribo, kaya po ay pinapabot ko po sa lahat na aking makasamaan sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan para po ito ay may katuparan. Dahil po, ang tribo po ay naghihintay lamang ang maging datos sa ating lalawigan na mapasulong na inasaan po namin ang inyong supporting na para sa mga tribo, lalo po sa ating tanggapan ng ating SIP. Siguro lang po aking mungkay, galang-galang ating mahal na DLD at sa aking kasamaan sa Panlalawigan, sana po ay makikisa na sa ganun po sa isang pagsusulong ng mga katubo. Ilang po, maraming salamat po, galang-galang na Pangulo.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, maybe
The Honorable Sioson is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Since 2019, nagre-reflect ako, kaya medyo nag-iisip ako kanina. Since 2019, nung umupo si Governor Ed, talagang napakalaki ng naitulong ng opisina ng DILG sa probinsya, lalo nung nagsisimula pa lang kami ni Governor Ed na paano ba patakbuhin ang buong lalawigan. Through guidance po ng DILG, talagang iniisa-isa ho namin, napakahigpit na napakahirap, pero kinaya naman ho through the leadership nga ni Governor Ed. And bilang sukli, kung makikita nyo naman, bilang sukli ng probinsya sa pagmamahal na binibigay sa atin ng DILG, ay binigyan din naman natin sila ng importansya sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay sa kanila ng isang magandang opisina. Napakarami po na pagdadaanan yung ating probinsya at ang kanilang hanay, ang ating mga hanay. Pero sa tingin ko, kung may yung parang para ba i-explain to? Kung merong naging basihan na nalagpasan na, ay sa tingin ko yung mga susunod ay na madali na lang. Yun lang po, mahal na
Thank you.
Pangulo.
So for the last question, the Honorable Pablo is once again recognized.
Thank you again, Honorable Presiding Officer. Actually, this is not a question but
Okay.
a comment. Earlier, Dennis mentioned that we should not settle for mediocrity. And I see it as a challenge to all of us. Because as of now, I know that the province has done much, but more needs to be done, no, especially for us public servants. So I always aspire for excellence. No, that is why it should reflect not only in the quality resolutions or ordinances that Sangguniang Panlalawigan pass, but also our individual personality, how we embrace our responsibilities as Sangguniang Panlalawigan. It reflects also the kind of public servants that the province has. So I think each of us on our own, on our individual self, must always strive to follow the dictum that we are not complacent, that what we have today is enough. There is really much room for improvement. And I believe that the kind of Sangguniang Panlalawigan that we have now, individually we possess different personalities, capabilities, and I know that we will be able to respond to the challenge that you posed, Dennis, that we will not settle for mediocrity, but instead we will always strive for excellence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, in as much as we would like to lengthen the discussion, the Honorable Vice Governor would like to extend her gratitude to you for presenting the result of the OGP. And actually, the people are really calling us to be more transparent, to fight corruption, and also reflect on the brouhaha of the national government that is impacting the lives of the common people. Thank you so much, DILG personnel. Mabuhay.
Sir, if you would so allow,
Yeah, please.
it would be really our honor to have this moment to award to the province
Oh.
the symbol of our triumph along the lines of open government program or transparency and accountability. So with your due indulgence, we are proud to present to the province of Occidental Mindoro our simple but very prideful award in recognition of your good governance.
May we invite our fellow board members to be in the rostrum to accept that recognition.
Ayan. So, we also invite po our PPDO po, and our civil society organization representative to accept po yung plaque, So, allow me to read po yung citation. Plaque of appreciation is awarded to the province of Occidental Mindoro under the leadership of Governor Eduardo B. Gajano in grateful recognition of exemplary commitment and outstanding contribution to the advancement of open government values, transparency, accountability, citizen participation, and inclusivity in local governance. The dedication to fostering meaningful collaboration between government and civil society significantly contributed to the realization of more open and responsive participatory governance. So this is signed by our Regional Director Carl Cesar R. Rimando, Seso 3. So congratulations po sa ating provincial government.
Maraming salamat po. And we now continue with the entertaining our guest for the privilege hour. May we give the floor to the co-chairperson of education to introduce our young leaders from Santa Cruz who would like to address this Sanggunian. Honorable Alan Credo, you may have now the floor to introduce our young guest to this Sanggunian.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Presiding Officer. Today we have the SELG, the Supreme Elementary Learners Governance Council from the Department of Education, District of Santa Cruz, Occidental Mindoro. With the officers of this SELG, we have our teacher, Master Teacher 3, Madam Maan Rosendo, who is also the wife of our Assistant Provincial Engineer, Mr. Larry Rosendo. And it so happened that the president of the SALG is my daughter, Angela Samson Credo. So I think buti na lang nagmana sa nanay niya, no? So I think she is ready for an appeal to the assembly. May I give the floor, with your permission, Mr. Presiding Officer, to Miss Angela Samson Credo.
Ang umaga, amin nang iniimbitahan na magtungo sa lectern para at least ma-address ang sangguniang panlalawigan ng inyo pong concern. Magandang umaga, young leader.
Good day, everyone. To the Honorable Chairman of the Committee on Education, Honorable Rod Agas, who is also the presiding officer of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. To the honorable board members of this body, to all board members, staff, and guests, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I am Angela Samson Credo, the President of Supreme Elementary Learners Government of the District of Santa Cruz. Thank you very much for the honor of allowing me to speak before you today. As we gather here, my heart is filled with joy and gratitude. The Christmas season reminds us of the true spirit of giving, sharing, and caring for one another. It is in the spirit that we have organized our Noche Buena package distribution for children, along with our feeding program. These simple acts are our way of showing our appreciation to the community that continues to support, inspire, and strengthen us. Christmas is not only about receiving gifts or enjoying a warm meal. It's about reminding each one of us that we are valued, loved, and remembered, especially during this blessed season. Christmas is a time to bring hope, to bring smiles, and to bring people together. And that is exactly what we are celebrating today. With this, we humbly appeal for your generosity and support in expanding this noble feeding program and Noche Buena package distribution for our fellow indigenous learners in the elementary schools of Sitio Ulanguan in Barangay Barahan and Sitio Dapdap in Barangay Lumang Bayan. Your contributions will be deeply appreciated and remembered. Your continued support and dedication to the welfare of our communities inspire us to keep moving forward. To everyone present here today, thank you for being a part of this meaningful program. May we continue to spread kindness, not only during Christmas, but throughout the entire year. Once again, thank you and may God bless us all.
Mabuhay. Mayroon po bang nais na magpahayag ng kanilang suporta sa mithiin ng mga batang ito, pangunahan ng ating SK Chairperson, ang ikangay pagbuboost ng moral at suporta sa mga kabataan ng Santa Cruz?
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. To our visitors, our guests from Elementary Supreme People's Government of Santa Cruz District. Sa mga teachers at estudyante, magandang umaga po. This representation wishes to express my support to your program. We will be coordinating with your team so that we will be able to extend any help that we could on behalf of the Sangguniang Kabataan Provincial Federation of Occidental Mindoro. And we are very grateful dahil sa murang edad na meron kayo ngayon ay meron kayong inisyatiba na makapag-share at makatulong sa ating mga kababayan.
One more commitment from the gentleman from Santa Cruz, Honorable Ed Rodriguez. More than any one of us, I think you will be the first to support this young people's cause.
Very much willing to help. Lalo-lalo na pag nakikita kong papa mo.
Yeah.
Oo.
Financially.
Okay.
Financially.
Having no second thoughts na tumulong po para sa inyo. Always be here.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
po.
Any more? And I would like to tell you, young leader, that your father is the most intelligent. No one will debate among these gentlemen in front of you. And we are proud of your dad and imitate your dad in his intellectual prowess. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Okay. So, ang Alex ay meron ng ibibigay. So, an motion for the lifting of the suspension of rules, the majority floor?
Mr. Chair, I would like to move for the for lifting the suspension of the rules.
Rules now lifted. So we now proceed
Can
to...
we ask for a picture, Madam,
a picture
Mr.
taking?
Presiding Officer?
Okay, okay. Granted? Okay.
Mr. Chair, I would like to
Recess.
stand corrected. I would like to move for the suspension of the rules.
Okay. So we now have a photo op. Ano po ang pleasure? Okay, hali po kayo at photo op muna. The floor, nasa na siya? Okay, majority floor?
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I would like to move for lifting the suspension of the rules.
Second.
We now proceed to the reading and referral of the proposed measures, petitions, letters, and communication. Majority floor.
Thank you again, Mr. Presiding Officer. Number 1 is OPAD Memorandum number 2025-73. It is a reminder on the mandatory use of the document tracking system. And number 2, Office of the Governor Memorandum 2025-027, renewal of job orders and contracts of service of non-permanent employees.
For the information of the Sangguniang. We now proceed to the committee or secretary report. Any? None. We proceed to the priority measures,
None.
civil case. Majority floor, continue.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Under the administrative cases and matters, number 1 is admin case number 56-2024. It was referred in Committee on Justice and Human Rights.
Attorney Jill is recognized. So, okay. The gentleman from Mamburao is being distracted a little bit. So, we're now ready to listen to you. Proceed.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. With regards to admin case number 56-2024, before moving for its deferment, I would like to remind the members of the Committee on Justice that we have a committee hearing later after the session to discuss about this case. And with that, this representation moves for the deferment of admin case number 56-2024.
As moved and seconded, the admin case is now deferred. And on the Committee on Rules, the members, please be guided on the announcement of the chair. Next, Mr. Majority Floor.
Number 2 is Committee Referral 7785, Sangguniang Bayan of San Jose, Resolution number 8133, series of 2025, earnestly requesting the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Occidental Mindoro through Vice Governor Anisita Diana A. Tayag to address the land claims involving Sitio Danlog in the municipality of San Jose and the affected municipalities of Rizal and Calintaan, specifically regarding the disputes in Monte Claro area.
The Chairman on Local Government.
As a chairperson committee on local government, I move to defer this committee referral.
Any second? Motion is carried. We now proceed to the priority administrative measures
There will be none.
and proceed to the next calendar of business.
We will now go to the third and final reading, Mr. Presiding Officer. I would like to move for the deferment of all items under the unfinished business unless there's a committee report from the body.
Second, seconded. Motion carried. Anyone who would like to discuss or sponsor particular action on the committee referrals to their respective committees?
Mr. Presiding
The
Officer.
honorable gentleman from San Roque, San Jose, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Mr. Presiding Officer, with respect to line item number 95, 96, and 97, it is a resolution authored by the Honorable Eddie Rodriguez, entitled the resolution commending and congratulating the local government unit of Santa Cruz, Occidental Mindoro, for its exemplary partnership with Wandogan, South Korea, in the seasonal worker program. Referred to this committee, Mr. Presiding Officer, same with the Committee Referral 8243 and Committee Referral 8244 for the LGU of Sablayan and the LGU of Abra de Ilog. Para lamang tayo po ay malinawan ng konti sa panukalang ito ng kagalang-galang na Eddie Rodriguez, sa kapahintulutan po ng kagalang-galang na Presiding Officer, ay mapakinggan po natin ano po ba ang nais mangyari at ang nais po ng kagalang-galang Eddie Rodriguez sa tatlong panukalang resolution, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you. Honorable Ed is recognized.
Thank you po, Bokal Alex. For your information po, Mr. Presiding Officer, this program is about a seasonal worker program involving two municipalities from Korea and from the Philippines. Kagaya po na sinasabi kanina ni Bokal Alex, involved po dito yung tatlong municipality from Occidental Mindoro, namely Santa Cruz, Sablayan, Abra de Ilog. Ito po yung seasonal worker program wherein our mamayan po natin ay pwede magtrabaho. Ito po ay hindi lang po ito magiging katulungan po para sa pamilya po. Ito po ay katulungan din po pagdating po sa munisipyo at sa probinsya. Kasi po ay alam naman po natin na hindi po lahat ng needs po ng ating mga kababayan ay kaya pong suportahan ng ating province. Limited lang po ating resources. So, napakalaki po ng tulong na naibibigay po ng Korea pagdating po sa employment. As para sa inyo, para kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, ay nakakatanggap po sila ng rate from 80 to 120,000 a month ang salary po nila sa Korea. So, we are very grateful pagdating po sa pagtulong po ng mga bayan na ito na mabigyan po ng suporta ang ating mga mamayan. Yun lamang po. Thanks po, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you. But I understand that this fall within the Committee on Rules. Am I right?
Local government
Local
and human resource
see.
under unfinished business, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Because I have a different version of the copy of the order of business, but
That
nonetheless.
is line item number 95, 96, and 97, Honorable Presiding Officer.
That's a different thing, stand corrected. So what's the pleasure then of the chair?
Mr. Presiding Officer, since this referred in this committee together with the local government unit. Well, as far as this representation is concerned, after a thorough and careful evaluation of the proposed resolutions, recognizes the significant achievements of the local government units of Santa Cruz, Sablayan, and Abra de Ilog in successfully implementing the South Korea Seasonal Worker Program. Their active participation, Mr. Presiding Officer, in this international initiative has strengthened cooperation with partner local governments abroad, opened lawful and sustainable employment opportunities for their constituents. they contributed to broader socioeconomic progress of the province. The committee acknowledges that these accomplishments reflect effective governance, responsible leadership, and a sincere commitment to public service. In view of these merits, as a committee chairperson of Labor and Human Resource Management, together with the honorable members, submit for its approval, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Recommendatory action from the local government, Honorable Tejoso.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I would like to ask first the proponent whether there was a memorandum of agreement or memorandum of understanding between these municipalities and these municipalities of Gangwon-do, South Korea. Kasi mayroon ba silang link na talaga na mayroon talaga silang usapan talaga, gaano katagal ba ang kanilang partnership?
Yes, Honorable Ed.
Sa as para sa Bukal, from 6 to 8 months po yata ang kontrata nila sa Korea. At sa ngayon po ay nakapagpadala na po tayo ng second batch ng grupo ng seasonal workers sa Korea.
To the question,
Pero may MOA? May MOA ba sila?
Meron
Pinagpa-process lang ba kayo noon? Walang memorandum of understanding or memorandum of agreement between these municipalities?
Meron po, meron Bukal. May existing po. May existing. Merong MOA.
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
so may we complete first the, then with that, what is your recommendation, Honorable Tejoso?
So maybe next session, I would like to see the memorandum of agreement and what is the extent of their agreement, on how long. So with that, I would like to move for deferment as far as the Committee on Local Government is concerned.
Noted. The Honorable Siosan for discussion is recognized.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Bilang isa sa mga taga-sablayan po, this government-to-government program for South Korea and the Philippines, nag-start na po sa amin yan mga 2 years ago pa.
Yeah.
Oo. Almost 3,000 na mga taga-sablayan na po ang napadala namin. First is, meron pong sisterhood agreement. Ang Wangdu, Korea, sa bayan po ng Sablayan. And then followed by a memorandum of agreement sa pagpapadala ng mga employee. And ang pagkakaalam ko po ay under din sila ng ang tawag dito? OWA? OWA ba yung ngayon? Hindi na siya POEA? Parang ganun po. Yun ang pagkakaintindi ko, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Alex, there is a motion for deferment for the reason of the Honorable Chairman on Local Government would like to see the black and white or the memorandum of agreement, understanding, whatever, with the government of Korea. So with that, will you agree with the Honorable Tejoso's request for deferment?
Mr. Presiding Officer, this representation is very much convinced to approve this proposed resolution because all the questions are being answered and being explained by the Honorable Eddie Rodriguez. No? And earlier, the Honorable Sioson manifested that that is legit and genuine, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Mr. Presiding Officer.
The Honorable Credo and the Honorable Tejoso are recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer.
Proceed.
Yeah. We have to emphasize that this seasonal workers agreement follows the stringent protocol that is subscribed under the law. Hindi po nila pwedeng i-bypass yung mga OFW measures from the national government at saka yung mga batas and from the Department of Migrant Workers, the overseas Filipino workers, mga memberships, and etc. But I also share the sentiments of the Honorable John Tijoso, because the thing is, we really have to protect at all costs our foreign workers going to other countries. But then, you know what, I think the municipalities mentioned by Honorable Ed Rodriguez, as enunciated also by Honorable Alex Del Valle, they have followed all these documents being asked by Honorable John Tijoso. So I really I share the sentiments of Bukal Alex Del Valle for the approval of this measure. Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer.
The Honorable Tijoso. The Honorable Espejo, please.
Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer, my 2 cents on the matter. The proposed resolutions are just congratulatory and commendation only. So it does not discuss the merits of the program. So I don't see any hindrance or problem with approving the resolutions.
Okay. But going forward, there are measures that would like to congratulate the Wangdo government of Korea, no? But I don't know if that will be moved for the action of today's session. But we only now discussing to congratulating the local government for their initiatives. But of course, it's still standing, the motion of Honorable Tijoso. So listening to the gentleman from Santa Cruz and Mamburao, that not discussing the merit, but just a congratulatory to the local government. What's then on the mind of Board Member Tijoso on the matter?
Kasi may lumalabas kasing issue dito eh. May mga broker na para lang makapasok dito sa season na worker na ito ay mga nagbabayad. So, kailangan makita rin nga natin yun kasi kinokongratulate natin pero may issue.
So, Honorable Ed?
Unless
to bring it on and present it on the Sanggunian.
unless the allegation is may evidence, that's a purely allegation. Wala ho naman silang pinapakitang evidence na to support their claim. Ano? So, unless na meron silang pinapakita, then pwede po natin i-defer yung kung merong question or question pagdating po sa congratulatory message sa resolution ko.
Okay. So I think the author is amenable of presenting the copy. No? There's nothing wrong with that, but I think we have now the action. But before the chair manifest his observation, I just declare first for its deferment. Importante din na maging careful talaga ang Sanggunian kasi ang anti-human trafficking is napakahigpit sa mga panahong ito. At alam naman natin na medyo nakikitaan na rin ng konting, alam mo na, intriga ang bagay na ito. Kailangan puliduhin para safe at we should not be negligent on our part to really observe the production or presentation of papers for us to be truly convinced of the action of the Sanggunian. Honorable Pablo is recognized, though we have ruled that the matters are deferred. You are recognized, Madam Sonia.
Thank you again, Mr. Presiding Officer. You remember last session, we have an animated discussions about the 4 ordinances which this representation has introduced.
Yes.
So I would like to make amendments to the title of the 4 ordinances, particularly referral number 89. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. 90, 91, 92, and 93. I would like to make an amendment with the title that instead of ordinance for item number 90, Committee Referral 8231, instead of an ordinance prohibiting and penalizing discrimination based on sexual orientation. This 89 pa ito. This start ay number 90, no? It should be an ordinance adapting and localizing the implementation of the different Republic Act covered by the 4 ordinances. So this is from 90 to 93 already. The Republic Act were already mentioned in the proposed ordinance, so i-change ko lang from the original title of the proposed ordinance to lahat sila adapting and localizing the implementation.
Comment from the Chairman on Rules. And yes.
Okay. Earlier you mentioned, Honorable Presiding Officer, about the importance of protecting our workers, no, that will be sending abroad, no. So, yung human trafficking, no, this ordinance hope to protect them to anti-trafficking activities, Honorable Presiding Officer. So para madali lang, adapting na lang and localizing, because the Republic Act has already been mentioned on the different committee referrals. Thank you.
Thank you. Chairman on Rules, your comment? Co-chairperson on Rules, Honorable Tijoso.
Mr. Presiding Officer.
Yes.
So, okay, so the proponent would like to amend the title of this proposed legislative measures. So, have you submitted the amendments, the proposed amendment on this legislative
I
measure?
already informed the Secretariat that it's only the title that I will be proposing to amend. But as per your recommendation, this committee will also conduct public hearing with regards to the ordinances mentioned.
Okay.
Okay. So the Secretariat is directed to take note of the amendment to the title. So we now proceed. Anyone who would like to discuss their proposed measures listed here too into the agenda?
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Honorable Shoson is recognized.
It was referred under our Committee on Health and Nutrition, number 1919, Committee Referral 7796, review and approval of Special Ordinance number 2025-24, mandating the establishment of a grievance redress mechanism or GRM committee in every barangay under the territorial jurisdiction of Municipality of Rizal for the Philippine Multi-Sectoral Nutrition Project or PMNP. Mr. Chair, establishing GRM or grievance redress mechanism has its purpose and benefits. Number 1, accountability. Number 2, improved services, transparency, empowerment, and risk management. It is a very napakahalaga talaga nito para sa ating mga munisipyo, at talagang kinokomend din natin yung Municipality of Rizal dahil ito pa lang yung first time kung makita na ang isang bayan ay mag-i-establish ng ganitong grievance mechanism. So with this, Mr. Chair, I would like to move for its approval. Thank you.
Any second? As moved and seconded, the results ordinance on the matter discussed by the Honorable Shoson is hereby adopted. We now proceed to the next. Anyone? Honorable Shoson.
Also, Mr. Chair, is line item number 30, Committee Referral 7964, line item number 30, pagsusuri at pag-aproba ng General Ordinance number 2025-G0030, an ordinance regulating the dispensing, selling, and reselling pharmaceutical products in sari-sari stores and other similar retail outlets in the Municipality of Sablayan, Occidental Mindoro, as mandated by Republic Act Number 10918, otherwise known as the Philippine Pharmacy Act, and providing penalties for violation thereof. Dito po pumapasok yung kahalagahan ng pagsunod natin sa batas tungkol doon sa pagbebenta ng mga gamot na dapat ang nagre-release lang ay yung mga lisensyado. So with that, Mr. Chair, I would like to move for its approval. Thank you.
A comment from the chairman on Commerce, Trade and Industry. Okay. The co-chairperson of the Trade and Industry, Honorable Alex Del Valle, is recognized. That's on number 30, Unfinished Business, 7964.
Okay, line item number 30, Mr. Presiding Officer, that's committee referral, 7964. This representation as co-chairperson of the Committee on Trade and Commerce, Mr. Presiding Officer, concurs with the manifestation and approval of the Honorable Sioson, Mr. Presiding Officer. So we move.
Any second? As moved by the chairman of the Health and the co-chairman or member of the Trade and Industry, Committee Referral 7964, or the General Ordinance number 20 and 25, General Ordinance number 30 of Sablayan is now adopted. So we now proceed to the next measure. Honorable
Mr.
Sioson.
Chair, I would like to plead on my co-chairman on Committee on Health and Nutrition because I am the author of this resolution. Line item number 48, Committee Referral 8076, proposed resolution of Honorable Ryan G. Sioson, yours truly, a resolution adopting Republic Act number 11036, or an act establishing a national health policy for the purpose of enhancing the delivery of integrated mental health services, promoting and protecting the rights of persons utilizing psychiatric and neurologic and psychosocial, health services, appropriating funds therefore and other purposes, also known as the Mental Health Act. Mr. Chair, this representation would like to explain na ito po ay napag-usapan, isa sa naging topic namin sa local health board na kailangan nating ma-establish sa province kasi isa po ito sa hinahanap pagdating po sa seal of good local governance. Ang province po natin under the Provincial Health Office ay nag-alat na rin po ng budget para po sa pagsunod at paggabay na rin itong Republic Act natin o yung also known as Mental Health Act.
Okay.
So I would like to make an appeal to my co-chairman for the approval. Thank you po.
So, shall the case of the Honorable Sonia Pablo be applied on this matter, considering that this is an adoption of the national law? So, Chairman on Rules, shall we also observe the conduct of public hearing on the matter, or this falls under the category of special ordinance that doesn't necessarily need to follow procedure on the approval of special ordinance? What's your position and take before the Vice Chair on Health be recognized by the Chair? So, any comment, Chairman on
Yes,
Rules?
Mr. Presiding Officer, it's just a resolution, so
Okay.
I have no objection for
Thank
the
you
approval.
for the enlightenment. Who is the Vice Chair of the Health? Honorable Sioson? Honorable Sonia, you have the floor, Madam. That's on number 48, page 5, Committee Referral 80.
Okay, thank
76.
you, Madam. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. As Vice Chair of the Committee on Health, I move for the adoption of resolution adopting Republic Act number 11036, an act establishing a national health policy for the purpose of enhancing the delivery of integrated mental health services, promoting and protecting the rights of persons utilizing psychiatric, neurologic, and psychosocial health services, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes, also known as mental Mental Health Act. So
Second.
moved, Mr. President.
As moved,
Mr. Chair,
the honorable discussion, Honorable Argami is recognized.
this is a resolution of adopting RA number 11036, but then this requires appropriation of funds.
Yes, for example, buying a medicine for a psychiatric or any psychosocial patients. Meron na po tayo. Nag-alat po for this year ang Provincial Health Office para sa mga ganitong pagkakataon.
Continue with your presentation, Honorable Argami.
Wala pong penalties. Unang-una po ay nakalagay po dito, appropriating funds for a program, pero wala pong penalties for violators, ganyan. So hindi na po kailangan siguro ng...
Thank you,
Yes,
Honorable Siosan. Continue, Honorable Argami.
Kasing appropriation of funds, kung yun ay appropriated na pagkukunan niyan dun sa existing na, ay on my own opinion ay pwede. Pero kung ito ay originally the fund to be appropriated in this proposed measure ay in my own opinion ay magre-require ng
In my take, may I be recognized, Mr. Chair?
The Honorable Siosan, then Honorable Pablo.
In my take, Mr. Chair, ito po ay matagal na nating ginagampanan. Kailangan lang ng local health board ng sanggunian resolution na pinagtitibay yung pagsuporta ng ating opisina sa ganitong programa ng national government, yung Mental Health Act.
Okay, Honorable Pablo.
Remember the presentation of the social sector, is particularly our PHO, Dr. Salazar. He mentioned that there are funds allocated for the procurement of medicines. And I think mental health is one of the programs under the PHO. So I believe that a portion of the medicine budget is committed to buying or procuring drugs necessary for mental health, no? And as I think the Department of Health also through the regional Mimaropa office is also providing our local provincial government health office with medicines. Siguro ito ay for emergency lang kasi nangyayari na kumisan hindi kaagad na napapadala o na-replenish ang supply natin for these patients, no? Kaya in order to continue with their treatment, the provincial government has to procure medicines bago pa resupply ulit ang regional office. So I think hindi na kasama na ito sa list
Already
of drugs
approved
to be
in
procured.
the appropriation ordinance
Yes,
of the province.
I believe
so.
so.
Already included. So
Kasi
there.
this is one of the programs of the PHO also. Aside from communicable diseases, yung immunization, maternal, kasama na po talaga ito sa programa na pinapatupad ng Provincial Health Office. So I believe that nakasama na ito sa tinitingnan nila na requirements for medicine procurement.
I think the Honorable Argami is convinced with the reasons cited. With that, on the motion of the Honorable Pablo, second by the Honorable Del Valle, the resolution authored by the Honorable Ryan Siosan on the adoption of Republic Act number 11036 is hereby approved.
Thank you,
We
my
now
dear
proceed to
colleagues.
the next.
Again,
Honorable
may
Siosan.
I recognize, Mr. Chair?
Yeah.
Regarding line item number 53, 54, 55, 56, no. 54 lang po. Napasobra yung guhit ko ng ballpen. Regarding line item number 54, 55, 56, 57, and 58, kung mapapansin po ng ating mga kasamahan, ay ito po yung proposed legislative measure ng inyo pong lingkod na nagtatatag ng mga administrative unit kung mapapansin po ninyo, bawat isang pamayanan ay ginawan ko po ng ordinansa. Pero with this, Mr. Chair, I would like to move to archive these 5 proposed legislative measure sa kadahilanan po na kung mapapansin nyo rin at bubuksan po ninyo ang inyong hawak na order of business natin, doon naman po sa second reading, pinakadulo, line item number 22, ay pinagsama-sama ko na lang po sila sa isang ordinansa na lang.
So, Chairman on local government. So, on the recommendation for the archiving of the unfinished business as cited.
Mr. Presiding Officer,
Proceed, Honorable
as
Tioso.
manifested by proponent of this committee referrals, line item number 54, 55, 56, and 57 and 58, I move to archive this committee referral 8096, 8097, 8098, 8099, and 8100 in lieu of committee referral 8298.
Any second? As moved and seconded, the cited committee referral are now put into archive. We now proceed to the next.
Mr. Chair,
The Honorable Shoson.
may I ask the Secretariat regarding line item number 85, Committee Referral 8206, nakalagay po dito sa commentary na may PLO comment received na tayo. May we ask the Secretariat to read the comment from the Provincial Legal Office? Thank you po.
Madam Secretary, you are now allowed to read the requested communication.
Po ito. Apo.
Yes, it's the
This
office.
is office po ito.
Okay.
The essence of the comment of the PLO, since this is only an augmentation, it only requires a regular ordinance, not the appropriation ordinance, but it is informed and proper yung ordinance po. It's just the title. Instead of appropriation ordinance, it should be an ordinance.
So,
plain ordinance.
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Yes.
Because it's only the mayor and the vice mayor were given the authority to the fund, to allocate the fund.
So, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Shoson.
Mr. Chair, is the beautiful Secretariat suggesting na hindi dapat to nasa title nila ay hindi dapat nakalagay yung appropriation. It should be an ordinance lang, a regular ordinance.
It is not my suggestion, but it is written under
I mean,
the local government code
sorry.
and the
Yes.
budget operations manual.
So, the question is, what are you suggesting? Are we going to send a letter to the
No,
office?
Sir, this is proper naman yung
Opo.
proper, informed, and in content. It's just resolution din naman po yung ating approval. So what we are doing is, upon resolve, we have to inform them that clause
Yes po.
or that section in the local government, reminding them that instead of appropriation ordinance, ay ordinance. In any case po, when we had the secretaries meeting in Manila, ay na-inform ko na po rin sila
Okay.
with regards
Thank,
to this.
thank you for your
All the
enlightenment,
secretaries.
Madam Secretary. So with that, Mr. Presiding Officer, this representation as a committee chairman and Committee on Finance and Appropriation would like to move for the approval of Committee Referral 8206 with the clause of or removing the word appropriation in the title.
Any
Mr.
second?
Chair.
The
Mr.
comment
Chair.
from the longtime chairman on finance of San Jose, Honorable Argame.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Since the title will be most specifically the appropriation ordinance napapalitan, and since the municipal vice mayor of Kalintaan wala na, so in generally, ay pwede na sigurong tanggalin yung pangalan ng ating dating vice mayor. Yes.
Honorable
Sorry for that.
Shilson. Okay, Honorable Secretary, Madam Secretary.
Yeah, but this has been passed before his demise. So, and this is actually in operational then, no? And that is already adopted and approved by the whole Sangguniang Bayan. So, in that case, this is we cannot say
Yeah.
that this is a moot and
It's
academic.
mere adoption in our case. So the review is for the positive action.
But then, Mr. Chair,
Go ahead.
lumalabas kasing this is applicable for Municipal Vice Mayor George Surero. So, the office of the Vice Mayor.
It is on the office. So this is of the budget of the Sangguniang Bayan, not for Vice Mayor Oriiro. And this had been approved and adopted by the Sangguniang Bayan prior to his demise.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hindi
we
po
talk about the office, no? So the
Office
point
of the
person,
Vice
but
Mayor.
already adopted long before his demise, no? So Honorable Shilson, reiterate your motion. And,
Yes, we'd like to reiterate my motion, Mr. Chair, for the approval of Committee Referral 8206 under our Committee on Finance and Appropriation. So I move.
And
Second.
as moved and seconded by the Honorable Alex, Committee Referral 8206 or the Appropriation Ordinance 9A 2025 of Kalintaan is now adopted. We
Mr.
now-
Presiding Officer.
Go ahead, the Honorable Credo.
Yes, may I suggest and may I plead to the members of the Committee on Rules if we can have our recess for the
Second.
meantime in order to have our lunch.
Mr.
Second.
Chair, may I be recognized?
Okay, before that, Honorable Shilson.
As a temporary majority floor leader, I move for the recess.
Okay. So this session is now on recess. Okay, thank you.